hopefully this is working. Welcome to my stream. My name is Jay, and I'm going to be running some chilled out gaming sessions. This is one of my first streams that I've done, I guess, for for a long time. Let's see if the volume's okay. Maybe a bit better. There we go. About a year ago, I did a 24-hour gaming stream for charity with a different game every hour. That was pretty fun. One of the games that I tried, or what I played for an hour, was No Man's Sky, that I played when it first came out, and I've not really touched it since, and there's been so many updates that I thought I'd give it a go. Bit of a chill out game, so I'm going to play a bit of that. Kind of new to this whole streaming gig, so hopefully this is all working correctly. I don't actually know, but we'll find out when keeps on going. Oh, there's this very strange delay going on at the moment in my ears, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, I know what that is. That is my other version of my window opening. That's what that is. Cool. So I'm going to switch over to the game, and we'll see if we can get it going. Fingers crossed. There we go. So you may notice that the aspect ratio of my screen is very, very, very wide. So I've had to do this like little bar thing at the bottom, but we'll see how it goes. I think it kind of fits. I might have a little mess with it when I'm a bit more used to OBS and used to streaming. I'm going to be using a controller for this playthrough, even though I think you can do it with a mouse keyboard. When I played it on the PlayStation, that was with a controller, obviously. So I'm kind of going to hopefully some of the transferable skills from back when I played it. There is a new Explorer mode, I think it's called, that I'm not going to dig into just yet. The Community Expedition, that was the one, yes, I've not actually had a go at that yet, so I think that I'm just going to go on for a classic normal to explore all the new stuff. It's going to be a very chilled out session, nothing too exciting, just kind of take it easy. Oh, one moment, my second monitor that I set up today, which is not at all stressful, and the rest of the rig is a little bit of I've been a little bit awkward, but oh, let's quickly switch back over to this. Where is my mouse gone? There we go. Aha, there we go. Oh, hey Steph, so you can hear me, sorry, is that Ali? Or Ultimate Team, should say, sorry. Cool, let's give it a try on... Yay, excellent stuff, great. So we're going to do a new session. Fun fact, No Man's Sky, that I think is true from when the game first came out, is that every one of these dots is a potential world you could visit, which seems phenomenal. Seems like there's way too many. On my playthrough on the PlayStation, I got quite far along. I got my ship upgraded, got my suit upgraded. It was still the vanilla version, I guess. There was no real updates at that point, so there's only a limit to how far you could level it up. So I think now it's going to be an awful lot more updates available. So I'm excited to try it all out and see how it all goes. If I remember correctly, though, there is a rather scary, well, not scary, tasking initial sequence. Oh, it looks like I'm on a snowy planet. Nice. I think whenever I've started a game in the past, I've always been on a toxic planet or a hot planet. A cold one's quite interesting. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, it is a very pretty game though. I've forgotten how enjoyable it is to play. So as following some of the gaming structures of yore, everything has been stripped away, so you have to learn about the game by playing it and finding all of your bits again, upgrading your ship, your suit. Oh, and third party, yeah, over the shoulder camera as well, third party camera, excellent stuff. This again was something did not exist when I last played the game. There we go. And my ship should be around here somewhere, hopefully. Perform a scan. Here we go. Scanner damaged. Not good news. I need some ferrite dust. Okie dokie. Ferrite dust. Nice. There we go. One of the excellent things they do with the startup is they ask you to find things that you should be able to find quite easily. Nice amount of ferrite dust. There we go. I need another 6. See, I was saying about how easy it was to find, and then I've immediately... oh no, here we go. Ran out of this stuff. Aha! Here we go. Repair the scanner damage. Here we go. So, repair the scanner. How does one do that? Execute and progress. Oh, repair with A. Here we go. Nope. Aha, get to the menu. And then press A. I'm in the multi-tool. Ah, there we go. Repair. Repair this part, please, with the bits that I have. Sweet. Scanner back in use. Boosh. Scan away. I'm looking for sodium. Ah, there we go. If I recall correctly, it's largely colour-based. So, oh, is that a big cliff? Oh, no. Oh, and there's running. That's what we need. Not good. I am freezing at the moment. Ah, the effects are very nice, so it's not great for me, but it's... So we can get another scan going. Oh, here we go. Looking for some more. I'm hoping this is the right stuff. It's yellow, so... Oh, it's a plant. I can just pick it up. Cool. There we go. Recharge hazard collection suit. So here we go. That's what we need to do. So, quick menu. Hazard protection suit. Pressing A on that, I guess. And then recharge with sodium. Oh, nice. Ah, that is excellent. It is so much easier and so much better user interactivity than it was on the vanilla version. Something flying about ahead. Excellent stuff. Let's learn more. Oh no, this is just learning how to deal with protection. So, next step, I guess, finding the ship. I'm going to hope is that signal over there, but I have found some crates right here. Let's see what's in here. Is that any use? Oh, it's worth some credits. I do not know if that is a good amount of credits or not. Let's put it in the high capacity inventory. And then we'll get this stuff. What have we got in here? Some oxygen. Can't go wrong with some oxygen. And that would have been a little health boost, so that's quite nice. So, let us see if we can sprint to the marker, which I'm thinking is my ship, if I remember correctly. So it's been a very long time since I've played. There's all kinds of upgrades that I'm looking forward to using. You can have pets, I think was a recent one. Oh, hello. It's a... It's a Triceratops, but with a little tiny head. So majestic. Life finds a way. Let's get back to our ship. Oh my lord. Good lord. This is another huge increase as well. The life on these planets, I guess you'd call it, was very limited. Back in the original version, you would find probably at best half a dozen creatures, very similar looking creatures, on any given planet. Hey, there's the ship. And little turtle things. And they were all very samey, and it wasn't teeming with life as you'd expect, but it seems to me like they have drastically increased the variety and some weird looking things of the life in it. It's very, very cool. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this game. Big, tiny Triceratops seems fairly interested in my stuff, which I really wish that it wasn't. Distress beacon, here we go. And this is how we start the game. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. That doesn't sound good. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's broadcast it. Send out for help, maybe. The anomaly is compliant. That's an unusual sentence. Position logged. System integrity stand initialized. So, if I remember correctly, I did not feel massively safe until my ship was, the Radiant Pillar was up and running. At the moment, it is not in good shape. It's online. Intermittent connection to Atlas, which I believe is the global kind of connection system. Thrusters offline. Yeah, ultimately these tiny little dinos, which I could potentially have as a companion or a pet, I think. So I might come back here to get one of those because they are pretty cool. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here or how to play this game, and no sense of it before. So we will learn that up. But this ship at least seemed to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. He seems very confident with intergalactic travel, considering he has no memory. Read the log, I guess. Have a look. Oh yes, I remember something along these lines. Is very intermittent data. Exosuit connected. Pilot should perform maintenance. Sounds like a good plan. Go self-guided repair book initiated. Pulse engine. Oh yes, this is a lot of basically teaching you the basics of the game. Of you need to go get stuff, to build stuff, to repair stuff, to go places, to find stuff, to mine stuff, to build stuff, to go places. Pulse engine, basic flight booster. Needs metal plating and a hermetic seal. Let's see. Could find one. Press X to exit. Here we go. Restore point saved. That is very useful. Little tiny diners are ready. Prepare pulse engine with metal plating. First up. So, metal plating. Ferrite dust. Cool, we know what that is. That is the little archways. Unless it's... Oh, there's loads of them, but these guys... Let's hope they don't mind me stealing their rocks. They're largely physics defying wings. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, I'm just mining these rocks. Oh, I ran away. I'm sorry. The miniaturized headed Triceratops doesn't seem too bothered. Oh, I've got enough stuff, so we go to this menu, and this is how we create a new element. Okay, so we go into here, and we press a button, I guess. Oh, ship's out of range. I've got to make it with the ship. Ah, cool. Okay. Let's run back to the ship. There we go. Ah, craft. Metal plating, please. I would like to create one of these. Press and hold A. Yeah. Sweet. Excellent. And then if I go to this, I can then add the metal plating. Sweet. Okie dokie. So all I need now is... Oh, hello. Starship repair partially complete. Board the starship to consult the diagnostics. Very well. Let's give that a go. Everything's functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Ingredients for a starship. Unusual. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request decisions or leave. Or just live on this planet forever. I mean, I'm just going to leave. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from the distress beacon cache. Okie dokie. So let's hop back on the ship. Get ourselves a little map. Appear inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. Contains a planetary chart, which I will take. Thank you very much. Sweet. Open the inventory to review the data. Plot route, okay. Oh, nice. Assassin's Creed Tower style. Got a good old view. Doesn't give me any particular details. Ah, okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Past the big old rocks. So, let us go get us some marked coordinates. It's carbon. What else have we got? Pure ferrite. Oh, nope, need a fancy. Ooh, insect beak creatures. Ugh, very unpleasant. Let's do a scan. Oh no, scanner recharging. I think I maybe have gotten a bit too overzealous from when I previously played. I had upgraded quite a few bits. Things like the scanner was quite frequent. It's now. Oh no, need a fancy scanner for that. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, hello. Don't go down there. Let us head towards this thing. Oh, my jetpack's working. Cool. Storm's coming. Ah, great. Whee! Not very good flying. Let us hope we can get there quick enough. Come on. Before the storm kicks in. Oh, he's got such low stamina. I mean, he's wearing a full suit, so... Oh, there it is. That's not too bad. Okie dokie. Is there a giant monster between... I can hear something moving around. Oh, there, look. A giant wheat sheaf glowing. I'm not going to mess with that while there's a storm coming. Until I know what I'm doing. Nice, there we go. Oh, it is getting frosty real quick. Run, 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 run. I will recharge my hazard perception. Oh, dear lord. Come on. The snow effect is very pretty. It's slightly stressing me out, but it's very pretty. I can hear all kinds of alien noises around me of things sounding like they want to eat me. 50%. We can make this. Come on, buddy. We've got this. Oh. Weird, glowy dude. Alley up. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're getting low on protection. Come on. Just, you know, hike through the blizzard on an alien planet. It's fine. Watch out for these jellyfish plants. They don't look too happy. The Seronis Drifts planet navigation. New area discovered. Interesting. There we go. Here we go. Buildings. Buildings give shelter. Oh. Dear lord. Get inside. Get inside. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, there we go. Wait for my visor to defrost, I guess. My screen to defrost. Yes, environmental controls coming back online. Excellent stuff. Righty, let us activate this hollow device. It's an archive of some kind. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. That's great stuff. 1 available. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. How cryptic. Why is it damaged? Can't find ship. Either someone in a very similar position to me, or it was me. The log finishes and the machine works to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. How incredibly useful. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Yeah, a little bit. So I've got my Hematic Seal. Let's have a little mooch around this place. Universal Language Database. Oh yeah, I remember you'd pick up fragments of language to help understand other people. It was a very cool mechanic. I'm glad to see that's still in there. Let's learn a word. We've learned the word, the Vikine word for Vicky. I think I could have picked up on that one, but thanks database, thanks Alexa. Alexa, what is English for Alexa? Here we go. Scan some stuff. Living slime. Is that something that I should take? It's moving gently, as if it has a heartbeat. Yeah, let's put it in the suit. What could go wrong? Fingers crossed that won't be. Use the analysis visor to locate Starship. Oh, cool. Ooh. I need some carbon nanotubes. Okie dokie. I'm going to keep looking around here first. This guy clearly had crashed his lighting rig in here for some reason. Can't imagine any feasible use of this pod. Let's see if there's anything else around. Can I get up there? Is that a landing pad? Oh, nice. It's a shame there's nothing up here, but it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get across the other one. No. No, don't die. There we go, just about. Righty, so begin analysis visor installation. So, I'm guessing that's going to be something along these lines. Install technology. Analysis visor. Build. Install technology. Sweet. That's done. Gather carbon. And then craft a nanotube to build it. I see. Okie dokie. Can I also... you seem to indicate that I could have some kind of defensive tool here. Can I install one of these, please? I'm going to need a lot of chromatic metal and some more kind of carbon nanotubes. Let's give that a go. Will you let me install it? Yep. Sweet. Okay, dokie. So once I've got the bits, I can build those. So I need to first find some. Oh, it's nighttime. Hopefully those creatures aren't too. Oh, there's a little crate over there. Oh, hello. A little help, guys. A little help. No. Okay. It's a cold universe, everybody. Let's see what's in this crate. Yeah, horrible insect thing. A microprocessor. Oh, interesting. Some more junk that apparently has monetary value. Add that to my capacity. There we go. And is this? Can I open this? Is this a thing I can open? My storage seems phenomenally large. Am I? I'm not on some sort of like unlimited free play mode. Hopefully. Look at my storage. Maybe. I remember being more limitations in this, but I might just not be doing very well gathering things. Let's head back to the ship and get some carbon on the way. Some more ferrite dust. Don't need any of that, but I may as well grab some on we go past. Thanks for the ferrite. There we go. Let's find some carbon. Oh, I can scan for carbon as well, can I? Aha! You give me a teeny tiny amount of carbon. Some more crates, lots of casually left supplies. An ion battery sounds exciting. Some sodium. We've got some dihydration jelly. Always fun. That's about it. Let's get some more carbon. Carbon seems to mean plants, which seems a little bit harsh, but I mean, it's at this point it's me or them, so let's craft the nanotube. So we go to the crafting menu, go over here, and we decide to craft. I would like to craft a nanotube, please. Here we go. Good. There we go. Right. Finalize installation. So we go to our advisor. We install the nanotubes, and that is done. Nice. Analyze objects for rewards. So let us analyze. Aha. So when I'm over it, I will do a scan. A sharp kaito. Oh, when you get money for scanning things. Ah, I remember now. Yeah, you can go around kind of obsessively scanning things. Get everything you possibly can. There's a lot of weird creatures on here, so I mean, I don't know why I'm scanning these rocks when there were like bizarre alien creatures I could be getting scans of. Something dangerous down there. What are you? Dangerous flora. Oh, I've already seen you. Oh, I can scan the buildings. Ah, here we go. Scan you. A Bindisua. P Bindisua. Nice. Look at my starship. Ah, there it is. Got it. 922 U's away. Let's go. Oh, scan you, little buddy. Little nightmare creature. Insecamius. Insecamius. Yeah, that's one of those. Hold to tag. Oh, there you go. So I know it's dangerous. Oh, I can pinpoint dangerous things ahead of time. It's useful. Ferrite. I'm probably alright for ferrite at the moment. They're saying that actually So it was this for the quick tool. Oh, lots of controls here that I don't know what I'm doing. Nope, don't want to do any of this stuff. If you can go back and navigate. No, I was trying to. Here we go. So, environmental controls. Access that. Put some sodium in there. There we go. Nice. Grab some of these on the way past. And away we go. Oh, scan this guy. Little flappy duck-billed crocodile. Okay. I can see some resemblance to a crocodile. Little flap guy. Your little legs, your little back legs are so tiny. Can I offer you some food? Oh. Here you go. Oh, I don't have any of the... Okay, I don't have any of the things. Let's see what this thing is. What does this get me? Anything? Oh, what is happening? Some kind of earthquake? I should probably get back to the ship, really. I shouldn't really be dilly-dallying so much. Am I even facing the right direction? Kind of? Yeah. Not always horrible plants. Hydrogen. If I remember correctly, I need some of this for the likes of rocket fuel. Grab some of that while I can. Let's run. Oh dear Lord, I do hope I'm heading in the right direction. Yes, there it is. There we go. It'd be pretty embarrassing to die on the beginner planet. Yeah, that flying thing is a crocker something it was called, I think. Ultimate Deep. It did not doesn't look very pretty. Seems pretty docile though, which is quite nice, I guess. Come on, sprint, buddy. Sprint, 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 sprint. What are these things? Is something new? Oh, these are the little archways I've been pillaging. Righty, here we go. Let's keep on going. It's a very funky looking wasteland. Big pillars, those strange looking wedges. Yaki's Weald is the name of this place apparently. Oh, there's a little planet on the horizon. Oh, I just warped right through a brick. It's not too great. Oh, there's my ship. Sweet. Which is great because my environmental protection and my health are getting a little bit low. Rocket Man. It's not much, but I call this place home. With my wrecked spaceships and my actual starship on fire. Let's get inside, shall we? Yes, there we go. Let's get some environmental controls back in order. I might also see if I can get some health back. How does one do that? Doesn't appear to be any of these things. Let's have a look at this. Anything give me health back? Oxygen, maybe? Is that the... What do you need? Oh, you need oxygen. Cool. So if I charge this... Nope, that was B. So if I go to my exosuit, go to life support, and I charge it by putting oxygen in it. Hey, there we go. This may seem very basic to everybody who's played this game before. I'm just getting to grips with it. Let's build a pulse engine for my starship. Here we go. Repair. Hermetic seal, check. Sweet. Pulse engine repaired. System is highly damaged. Requires dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. Construct a portable refiner to process pure ferrite. Oh, okie dokie. That's another new thing. I don't think there was anything along the lines of a portable refinery or anything along those lines when I first played it. I could do with getting some oxygen actually, get some health back. I'm just gonna... Can I pick these? Let's learn about plants, folks. Nope, nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna pick them. And then we're going to up our life support by putting oxygen into it. Yay! There we go. So, refiners transform simple materials. Cool. Refined materials hold more charge. Okay. I'm not quite sure what they mean by charge yet. Advanced technologies require refined materials. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so. Grease the launch thruster with dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Oh, I have the jelly. Here we go. Give it a good greasing whilst it rotates. Do I need to make this pure? So I need to make a refiner. So I need metal plating to make a refiner, and metal plating was from ferrite, I believe. Will it tell me if I go into it? Oh, here we go. Oh, and I've got plenty of ferrite dust. Sweet. Let's just build one then. So can I now just build a refiner? Oh, I can pop one anywhere I want. Build it on the ship? Nope, ship's on fire. Let's build it around here somewhere. Place with right trigger. Nope, that's not. There we go. Put up a refiner. Sweet. What do you do? Fuel inverter. Needs carbon. I don't have any carbon. Let's find some carbon. Scan for carbon. Hydrogen. Nothing much immediately. Let's have a look over this cliff edge. Oh, no, it's pretty barren. Or slowly loading anyway. Oh, this red stuff. This has got to be carbon, surely. Yeah, condensed carbon. And guns out of juice. Right. Let's see if we can work out how to charge the gun. Mining beam. What does the mining beam need? Carbon. That's lucky. I just got some. I can't see. Oh, there we go. 39. Let's be a bit more sparse with this maybe whilst I'm doing this. Let's see if we can get some. Got any free carbon? No, just some more junk that's worth. I mean, 1,700 seems like a lot of money, but I just don't know. Search canister. An Atlas pass required. Ah, okie dokie. Need to find or. No, in this game, probably build frozen tubers. This blue stuff is more of the jelly to lube the engines. I don't think O2 is the same as carbon. No, that's just oxygen. So, let me pick some up. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. I know you're one of those horrific egg walking things. Where can we find some carbon? Oh, hello. Oh, yes, it was plants. Let's just... Nope, that's not a plant I can scan. Can these big horrible things be scanned? Oh, you're oxygen. I'm not a big fan of you, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. Hope you don't mind. Nope, that does not bother at all. Some more carbon. Cool, so this was to charge the beam, but it was also to build something. Oh, it was to go into the generator, wasn't it? Right. Here we go. Oh, what are you? What are you? A mutant plant. Substance recorded the catalogue. You... There's a star on you, which is unusual. Oh, very freaky. Let's get back to the... Yeah, you guys go. I'll get back to the refinery, it's fine. So, I'm going to pour some of this business into here, and carbon in. Here we go. Condensed carbon. In you go. Boosh. So then we're putting in ferrite. Much as we've got. And we're getting out 88 processed ferrite. Is it a 1-to-1? No, surely not. Let's begin. Oh, maybe it is. That's a good refinery. Not gonna lie. Sweet. So, can I just take this? Do I have it already? Ah, okay, there we go. Let's pop it in there. Sweet. Let's repair the launch thrusters. Where's my ship? There we go. Launch thrusters require some pure ferrite and some looby jelly. That's all done. Sweet. Starship repaired. Launch systems online. You can pick up the portable refiner. Okay, let's do that. Oh. So you said pick up and what you meant was blast into 100 pieces. Has this got anything for me? Oh, it does. How have I not explored this? Oh, it's some more of that living slime. Oh, it's got value there, which is, I suppose, you know. You can go in the exosuit. There we go. I guess I should move a bunch of stuff. Oh, look at all these boxes. How have I not explored this? Condensed carbon. What else we got here? I know. I'll go back to the ship in a minute. Oh. Let's take some more of this junk, see if we can... I guess if we can sell it to someone, maybe? And these little boxes, well, we've got some of that. Some oxygen, and some more oxygen. Excellent stuff. So, my ship is no longer on fire, which would indicate that it is time for me to go into my ship. Sweet. Right trigger to take off. Here we go. We are airborne. What is that? Something interesting? Ooh, let's. How do I land? Oh, this is how we move. Ah, there we go. Oh, oh, terrible pilot. There we go. Seek answers amongst the stars. It's time to go into space. This, I remember being one of my absolute favourite things in the whole game. It's the first time that I broke out atmosphere and just saw the endless stars above. Each one a visitable planet, or system of planets even. Seems pretty phenomenal. Oh, binary system. Is that a moon? Some sort of lines coming off it? What is that? Let's go check it out. Boost with B. There we go. Boosting with B. And it's a pulse engine. Planetary interference. I get the planetary interference, but I do need to see what this thing is. Ah, that's how you barrel roll. Let's boost over there, shall we? Keeping an eye out for petrol. Or is it a glitch? Was it not already there? Let's go into the atmosphere. Oh, was it that space station down there maybe? Let's not slow down a little bit. What are we referring to? Something in there. Interesting. I wonder if it's some sort of... Is it this? Is this what they meant? Let's go in for a landing, see if we can... Oh, nope, don't know how to land. I don't know how to land. There we go. Let's go back into space. We'll come back and investigate this later on. What a phenomenal waste of fuel that was. Entering and re-entering planet's atmosphere several times. There we go. We got the boosts. And then we need to try the mega boost. Let's see if we can point ourselves towards something interesting. Like, oh, that moon there. Oh, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There's that thing again. Very strange. Incoming message frequency unknown. Oh, hello. I want to move the ship. I'll identify myself. Let me. Oh, it's gonna move me. Okay. Whew. You are not alone. Ooh. Well, I've seen some ships fly by me. They ignored me, so and I'm not alone. Some friendly people would be nice. The broadcast ends as a strange laser began. The final piece of a signal appears to be set on planetary coordinates. Let's check it out. Ooh. It's on this moon. Excellent. The moon that I wanted to visit. Are these asteroids? Can I? Oh yeah, I got guns. Quite far away. Here we go. Does that get me anything? I'm gonna shoot my way through though. Nice. Oh, I got some silver. Ah, nice. Let's just. Was it the moon? Oh no, it was the planet by the looks of it. Scan. There we go. Ooh, what is that? Hello. Oasis Omega. Unmapped. Excellent. Let's what did I just get? Platinum. Oh, nice. Oh, more platinum. Something tells me platinum's going to be valuable. My gaming history tells me anything. Platinum is usually fairly valuable, but we are in space in a weird space world, so who knows? This looks like a big egg. Big egg made of silver, sneaking through. Ooh, there we go. Oh, hello, platinum. It's very pretty. Righty, I'm gonna get these last two, and then I'm gonna. Oh, see, I'm saying the platinum's rare. I'm finding quite a lot of it. Righty, let's head to the planet. That's the moon. Is the moon where I'm supposed to go? Nope. I'm supposed to go. Oh, platinum. Stop tempting me with your platinum. That's Osiris. My radar is sending me this direction. That's where I came from. Wants me to go this general direction? Let's boost over there, shall we? Rocks matter nothing in the void. Just smashing through so many rocks right now. Oh, I can scan it from here. Let's have a look. Gamma root, copper, uranium, and silver. Let's drop out of. There we go. Forgot how to drop out of a warp there. Is that where I'm supposed to go to? Signal source. Yeah, that is supposed to go to. I thought that's where I came from. Oh well, back the other way. There we go. Once again, just absolutely wasting fuel through the vastness of space. Oh, it's a very pretty game there. Here we go. 30 seconds to arrive in the beauty of space. Funky controls as well. I'm liking the classic gear stick style. Appears to be some sort of Ghostbusters device on the side there. the speedometer, which is just flipping out. Right, see. There we go, that's how you get out of it. Arriving in a minute or so. Through the asteroid fields. Gold nugget acquired. Analyze with X. Oh, that's how you land. Oh, there we go. New items report to catalog. Gold. It's gold in them asteroid fields. Platinum in that one. Oh, out the way, please. There we go. Right, let's crack on with the mission. Let's see if we can get our ship functional. Our system set up properly. Get out of the training zone, basically, in this first stream. Probably, not gonna look a gift asteroid in the mouth though. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, there we go. It's sluggish. Yeah, I mean, I deserve that. There we go, righty. More platinum for me. I hope someone will buy platinum from me. I have acquired a fair bit of it. Let's aim as close as we can to the source. Again, I don't know if boosts costed me fuel in some way. Excuse me, coming through. There we go. Tritanium hypercluster. That's what I call an alloy. Entering planet system, my first new world. Seems to be colour scheme based on a latte of some kind. So I'm fully on board. Oh, pull up. There we go. Is this the first world that I was on? It looks phenomenally familiar. Oh, just flown into the nighttime side of the planet. Okay, let's dip down here and we'll come in for a landing. Another perfect landing. Oh, hello. Robot man. It's activate the target sweep, press the visor. Okay, yeah. What do I do now? Analysis mode. Follow the directional indicators to locate the signal source. Target sweep will pinpoint the mission locations. Okay. Do I activate it in some way? Do I just... Guess I'm just heading this way for now. Oh, yep, definitely been on this planet before. I recognise those horrible space monsters. Oh no, I can't draw that. This way. Oh, this is actually quite a fun little mechanic. I've not seen this before. Get some carbon in case we need to breathe. Yeah, still heading this direction. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why I couldn't just fly, but I mean, I've got just repaired my spaceship for no reason apparently. Look at this guy. Look at a weird little scuttlebug thing. Luvera. I'm gonna call you Scuttlebug. And what are you? A sentinel? That sounds Ominous. Let's see what's going on over here first, shall we? Let's get some looty booty. I remember there's a lot of controversy when this game first came out. People felt they were sold a vision of a game that wasn't quite delivered. I actually really enjoyed it when I first played it, but it did have a very hard kind of cap that I found on one side. Upgraded my suit and my ship to a certain degree. I suddenly lost a lot of interest because there was not much else to do. But it seems they've added so much. Even just having this, honestly, third-person camera just lets you enjoy the world a lot more, which is really nice. Right here, let's see what this thing's about. Sparking wires of the machine generate a signal tapping out. It's broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Let us decipher the signal. $16 seems to be the prevailing number. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. We've all been there, buddy. No choice but to underground. Deployed a base computer. Part of the login tree, signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. These sound pretty fun. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. So not only does it leave plans, the plans that will also somehow include the data of the person that was there. Chromatic metal, when placed, contacts the Universal Cartography Archive to establish ownership of land. Interesting. Successful registration allows the construction of base modules across any site of the user's choosing. Base building. This again is something brand new that was not in the game at all. And if I can get some carbon nanotubes on the go, I can also get a terrain manipulator, which I know it lets me move hills. I don't know whether it lets me mine better stuff, because there are some like big depositories of ore you can get. So select the terrain in the log. Technology. Here we go. Yes, install technology. Terrain manipulator. And you need some carbon nanotubes. Can I make carbon nanotubes? Let's find out. Mine copper to build a base computer. Well, I've installed it. So I need to make some... here we go. Let's make some copper nanotubes. Keep pressing B instead of A. I'll get there. Is one, please? Can I build another one? Yes, I can. Can I then stack these? Yes. Oh, that's very nice. So let us go to our multi-tool, and we will install activate the technology, I guess. In you go. A couple of these. Bish bash bosh. You've got yourself a terrain manipulator, which is recharged with batteries and what looks like some kind of gold. Copper. Okay. Activate the terrain manipulator with Y. Use the analysis visor to locate deposits. Okie dokie. So. Let's do a scan, shall we? See if we get any ideas. Looking for copper. Gather copper. Oh, it's a little plus. Oh, I did see that. Aha, here we go. I mean, it makes sense, so they're not gonna... What's more of that stuff? Aha! There we go. Righty, so thermal protection is here. Nice. Cool. Getting used to this now. This grid stuff over here, I believe, is the train manipulator. Can I scan it? Nope, I can tag it, I guess, but let's just go over. Hey, little buddy. Hey, little living nightmare. This guy seems interested in what I'm doing. Hello. So Y, I believe, was it? Nope. I'm pressing terrain manipulator required. Is that not what this is? Oh, I see. I'm switching items at the top there. Oh, I'm such a fool. Oh, yeah. There we go. More like it. I'm just devastating the environment right now. Okay, I'm getting a lot of salt. I'm not getting a lot of copper. Let's hope that salt is useful at some point, because I've just mined an awful lot of it. Where is the scanner? Here we go. Looking for copper. Nope, no sign of copper. Oh, create things. Oh man, there's so much in this game now. It's amazing. Righty. Oh, it's another ship going by. Is that a funky looking thing? Righty. Oh, is that one of the... Is that telling me that the Sentinel is on the radar? Ah, interesting. Oh, no, okay. You know what? You don't seem to like that very much. We're just gonna casually leave you alone. Okie dokie. Not in a place for a firefight right now. Could probably do with learning where my ship is there. Ship. Where are you? Health. There's another mining deposit over there. Ah, there's two over here. Cool. Ah, and the ship's over that way. There we go. Here's some more of these mining deposits. Let's hope some of them are copper. Purchase stamina upgrades at a space station. I will do. That's high on my priority list. Oh, that's a good little trick. Some more salt. Is there really no copper anywhere? I feel like the game would normally put this kind of thing by my ship for this particular section of the game. But let's have a little investigate, see if we can find some. Hey guys, any copper? A little bit. Use the... Oh, yeah, there is one. There's one right there, and it actually says copper on it, which is useful. Nope. That's the one I was looking for. So if I do that and that. Nope. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Didn't let me jump in over you. Cargo drop. Interesting. Copper deposit. There we go. Let's do the copper drop first, shall we? Oh, Atlas pass required for all of it. Oh no, not for this one. Some more junk. Yeah. Hopefully that'll come in useful at some point, or someone will buy it from me. Keep looking for this copper, shall we? What is that thing? A knowledge stone. Interesting. Hey, little weird turtle guy. How is? Oh, he got weird little arms. I'm gonna let you be. There is my deposit down here by the looks of it. Oh, another one of these happy chappies. There we go. That looks copperish. Next one is weird. Got a bit of carbon. Not bothered about that. Okay, that's fine. I know this is not what I need right now, but I'm thinking I might use something to up my... Ooh, running a bit low on that. That's not good. Righty. Let's get us some copper. This is quite the resource. Is copper valued? I hope so. We'll find out. Oh no! Fallen into my own mine shaft. My hubris. My greed. Still happily mining away, even as he falls to his own pits. Change sound 3 manipulated by mind beam with bumpers. Ah! That's a really good bit of advice because... Oh wow, okay. Yeah. I mean, I probably don't need to be gathering all of this gold. Copper even. Welcome guys, by the way, if I didn't say already. Thank you for joining me on my rather casual bit of streaming I'm going to be doing for a little while, just getting some No Man's Sky on the go. Picking up the game after having played it many years ago. Well, whenever it first came out, which is probably not that long ago. It feels like a long time ago. And learning about all of the funky new elements of the game that I have not had a chance to try. And I think one of those things at the moment is that I'm in the middle of building a base, which again was not a function when I last played this game. Basically, you can upgrade your ship to hold more stuff, you can upgrade your suit to do some slightly fun things, and that was about it. So this is all very new and exciting. Let us get back to our ship. Let's get some carbon on the way, because I need to get some environmental controls on the go still. Here we go. Let's go this way to the ship. There we go. Nope. Thermal protection requires sodium. Do not have sodium. Okay. And the mining beam also needs stuff. Oh, I've got plenty, that's fine. Can you find me some sodium, little computer? When your scan is ready. Oh, here's my ship. Ah, nice and easy. Let's jump in here. Here we go. Process copper to quick. From the refinery. Okay, let's get back out to the refinery once my environmental controls are back up and running again to normal. Give myself a little bit of a breather. Here we go, and back out we go. So yeah, at the moment, still very much getting myself reacquainted with the controls. Portable refiner. Let's build one of those. There we go. Sweet. And then we need to fuel it with some fuel, which I should have. Excellent stuff. And then we put in some... Ooh, I can make chlorine. That's interesting. Copper. Stay focused. Copper to make some outputs. Let's go. I think... Can I leave that to keep processing? Oh, sweet. Oh, that's pretty nice. So I can go out and do my business. I need to find some sodium for my suits. This guy doesn't seem very happy though. So I might go and run away from him a little bit before I get to gathering. I'm looking forward to getting the advanced mining laser, get some bigger bits of resources. You are unpleasant. Sharp toe. I get the sharp bit. Probably get the toe bit of it as well, but still an unusual name. Any... here we go. Now I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. Ugh, living nightmare. What are you? Let me pick my plants and flee from your horrific visage. There we go. There we go. Back to my refiner. How are you getting on, buddy? Cool, I think that should be enough. Probably done too much, if I'm honest. Never mind. So, collect. Oh, I need to click up, don't I? There we go. I would like to collect this, please, and put it in my exosuit. Thank you very kindly. I'm going to build a base computer. Around here, I guess. Let's pop it over here. It doesn't feel a safe place for it, but I mean, oh nice. Hey buddy. Let's run away and run back to you again, shall we? See if you like that. No, come on. There we go. Searching for cartographic archives. Sonar test confirms site suitable for construction. Claim site. I shall claim this land in the name of this land. This particularly blank section of space is mine. Base computer. Yeah, this is all completely new. This is all quite exciting to see what things you can do. Use the terminal. Let's find out what we can do with the base computer. You can check out my butt. Storms sweeping across, but construction supplies low. We've all been there. Depositing shelter plans whilst need to. Back soon. I think I'll take the plans. Plans of a person that didn't do well is not great, but I can create wooden walls. The future is now. Construct bases as shelter from harsh environments. Expand your base by earning new construction blueprints. Return to your base to store your processed items as you explore. Oh, cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, none of this stuff before. Anything else you can do on this thing? Capture new base screenshot? I mean, it's a bit basic. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get a screenshot of this completely barren base at the start of time. And let's leave. So I need to make some walls, did it say? So let's have a look at my construction. I can build a hermetic seal. Not entirely sure how I go about building walls. Oh, we build them here. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Let's build a floor first. Object too close. I mean, can I not build... Okay, let's just build the walls first, shall we? We'll build this thing inside. Build it around this thing. I'm not a big fan of the idea of the... There we go. Let's build a regular wall. Oh, it connects. Oh, nice. That's very good. Oh, I need more carbon. Right, okay. Sweet. Okay, I like this. Mining beam is done. Let's get some carbon. You don't mind me doing that, do you, buddy? If I just do it from over here. You don't seem very happy. I want the carbon though. What about that thing? You don't seem bothered about that thing. It's trying to blow me up. This is my base. I got one wall and a refinery. I've got enough to build another wall now at least. Let's give that a go. And another very close wall to this. Too close. I have to build it a bit extended. There we go. And I'm out of carbon. Right. How do I get back out of that? Is that. There we go. Nope, I want to get out of it. There we go. Somewhere away from the beady eye over there. Oh, a milestone. Ah, I walked a lot. See, I don't know whether this thing is watching me whilst the little screenshot's going on. Oh, no, there, he's right there. Didn't like that. Don't mind me, little drone thing. I just want some roofs. And some walls. Can I get this one? Is this one? Yeah. I mean, to give it credit, I mean, I am just destroying the environment to this planet I've just landed on in order to build a house here. It's a very strong metaphor for everything wrong with expansion of this kind. Let's build some more walls. Let's not think about that and build some more walls. Gonna build a wall here. I'm gonna build a wall here. Ooh, let's see if I can build a roof in time to avoid the storm. Wait, where did you build that? Oh, well that's... Well, I've got a gazebo now, I guess. Can you build it just here? Do I have to go outside to do this? I don't build it in front of the door. Oh, I need ferrite dust. Oh, come on. Before you die. Get some ferrite dust. Oh, this is not good. Come on, build a roof. I see it. I see it, buddy. Don't worry. Oh no, I need carbon. Can I... Is this enough shelter? Does this count as shelter? Apparently. I mean, that's rather miraculous. Oh, there's carbon right there. Come on. Okay, let's just get that. No. Come on. Let's build a roof. Let's build a roof. There we go. Ah, look at that. Let's get rid of that place. There we go. Ah, excellent stuff. There we go. We've got a first little house built with a wooden house with a laser door, so that's pretty nice. No floor. Definitely would be freezing cold. You can hear it at the moment. Cool. Let's return to the outpost computer and see what it says. Another little shot of the butt. Additional files recovered now that I've built a little house around you. Construction largely a success. Yeah, it's fair enough. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Let's find out what that's about. Another just a shot of the butt while we're doing this. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans. Perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Ooh, construction research unit. Magnetized ferrite and some classic carbon nanotubes. Old hat of the old carbon nanotubes now. Is the storm still going on up there, I wonder? Looks like it. Oh, my poor refinery's getting blasted in the weather. Sweet. Thank you for the update. It requires magnetized ferrite to create magnetized ferrite in a refiner with ferrite dust. We need some more ferrite dust. It's safe to go out again, to a degree. Hey, little turtle dude. You keep on going. I can get some ferrite from this. Where's the eye thing? Doesn't like me doing it. Some more ferrite. Oh. Chat for the old spitty plant there. So I've got enough of this stuff. Let's go over to this thing. We put in, take this out, put that back in here, and in here we put pure ferrite, I guess. Create my thermal refiner. Place ferrite dust in a portable refiner. Do I not have any ferrite dust? Ah, here we go. In you go. And I should get pure ferrite out. No, but I don't want that. I want the other one. Can I change what I turn it into? Oh no, that's quite useful to know that. Requested operation, extract metallic elements. Create magnetized ferrite in a refiner. Place ferrite dust in a refiner. Place ferrite dust in a portable refiner. Well, I'll create it and we'll see what we get. It's nighttime in the sky. Oh, it's one of those, that's why. Oh, not seen you before. Yeah, little birdies. A photocadium. Not so, as cute or weird as some of the monsters I've seen on here. There's no no triceratops around here so far, which would be my absolute favourite. These guys are pretty cute. These little these little crawly guys. What their existence is hilarious. But what essentially just regular triceratops, dinosaur triceratops, but with absolutely tiny heads. And I know you can get pets in this, and I really want one for a pet because they look amazing. Let us see how this is doing. Oh, collect pure ferrite from the refiner. Oh, okay, right. So let's pick up a bunch of this. There we go. And then I'm gonna guess that I put the pure ferrite in there, and it turns it into magnetized ferrite. There we go. Let's begin. It doesn't tell me how much I need, so I'm just going to do a lot of it. Oh, I need 20. There we go. That'll do. Carbon nanotubes, right. Do I have enough carbon to make some carbon nanotubes? I'm getting a little bit used to this now. So I need more carbon. A little bit there. A little bit there. Hoping that little eye thing isn't hovering around somewhere to tell me off for obliterating the, the nearby plant life. There we go, excellent stuff. Righty, so. Oh, there he is, he's caught on. Sorry, buddy. Let's make some carbon nanotubes. Deploy the construction research unit. Okay, let's build it inside our beautifully constructed home. Can we build it in here? Let's have a look. Portable construction research unit. Excellent. Right. You can go in the corner just here. Here we go. Nice. Let's interact with it. Let's see what we get. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. The user should recover salvage data from buried technology. Research buildable technology. Research structures. I'm going to buildable technology first because I think that's going to be useful in having structures. And I've got my single room house available to me already, so you know, what else would I need? Teleport module. Look at all this stuff. Teleport module. Biofuel reactor. Electrical wiring. Health station. Signal booster. Save beacon sounds like it would be useful. Teleport in particular sounds... Costs 2 salvage data, metal plating, carbon nanotubes, and some sodium. Excellent. So I can do all of those. All those things seem fairly doable, apart from the salvage data, which I don't know yet. I can build some more advanced roofs. A wooden archway. A corner roof. A thin wooden wall. All of the sci-fi technology. Oh, I can get metal shelters as well. And concrete. There's a lot going on here. This is a lot more than when I first started playing. So that's the one that I'm most interested in at the moment, I guess. This teleport module, I like the sound of that. Explore the planet and locate buried technology. Recovered technology can be spent on new construction parts. Use the analysis visor to locate buried technology. Cycle the multi-tool modes with Y. Can I scan from in here? Is that cheating? Portable refiner. Oh, that's my portable refiner. Salt. Copper. Copper. Oh, here's one of my here's one of my T-Rex friends. Triceratops friends. He's just a regular Triceratops, but with a little tiny head. Ah, they're pretty docile though. They're pretty. See you later, buddy. I haven't got any pellets to feed them yet to make them friendly. Oh, hello. You guys. There's fancy ships. I have nothing of the sort. So, let us scan for buried technology, I believe is what they were for. What's this? Buried technology, there we go, hold tech. That's where we're headed. Here's the Narcbot, not very happy with me. Let's run away from him. I mean, I don't think it's useful learning how to set this up, but I do not think I would have chosen this as my home base. I'm going to have to work out how to move to another planet at some point. For now, I will jump through the game's hoops till I have any idea what I'm doing. A well-lit crash site, always a good sign. Is it another one of these? Yeah, another one of these guys. They like it on this planet. Little beady eyes. Let's grab some Some loot first. Is there anything to be had? I don't like it. Oh, it's been ransacked. Even this thing? Even this thing? Good lord. So, it's down here. So, mine? Oh, hello. Ah, awesome. Salvage data, sweet. Use jetpack to climb. Yeah, if I didn't know that, I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I? Spend the salvage data at construction units, sweet. Back to the ship. Oh, great. Just what we needed. Why didn't I take this ship? Back to the home base, come on. Oh no, that's too big. Ooh, way off target. There we go. Come on. Back to base, back to my shelter. My beautiful shelter. There we go. Nothing like some basic wooden walls to stave off a alien snowstorm here on Hoth. Cool, let's see if we can research some stuff. Users should recover salvage data from buried technology. So, let's go for the buildable technology again, I think. And can I buy plans for 2 salvage data? Sweet. A personal teleport device allowing a user to move quickly between their constructed bases, multiple bases, as well as any space station terminuses connected to the network. Awesome. The user is urged to verify the network integrity before inserting any matter they cannot afford to become that bridge from. Okay, well, guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's pretty cool. So, metal plating, carbon nanotubes, sodium. Scan. You'll basically be renamed. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a storm out there. Got too excited. A little shot of the base. Oh, here we go. ESO outpost. Any suggestions for names of what we should call this place? Oh, I don't know if my stream has crashed or whether just my actual usage of the thing has crashed. Is it a refresh even? Oh, there we go. Back to normal. Cool. No worries. Jump back over to here. Yes. Is there any suggestions for what to call this new base? I'm going to go with Echo Base for now. Not very creative. You stealing the base of the Rebel Alliance from Hoth. I'm on my ice planet, but it is about as well defended as Echo Base, so I'd feel that's acceptable. Sweet. Let's go. Upload base. Don't know what that means. Oh, restore point saved. Cool. So is the storm passed? Yes, it's nice outside. I need ferrite dust. Let's run away from our little buddy. Get some ferrite dust. He's not coming, is he? No. Okie dokie. I vaguely remember fighting them in the first playthrough of this game back in the day, and it was. I've not even got around to building a gun yet. I've only got the mine, so I don't think I can mine him into defeat. Gonna need 4 of these metal plates, so I'm gonna get lots of this ferrite dust. I gotta lower this carpet as well. There we go. Oh, there's loads more there if I need it. Let's see if we can just do it with this. So, build metal plate. Can I build more than one in a single go? Oh, yes, change the amount. Sweet. I can build 3 immediately. I need 4 total. So it needs a bit more of this stuff. Oh, it's found me. I'm gonna go over this way. Yeah, some nice looking right over there. Traveled 10 kilometers already. Doing a lot of running around. Got lots of nice ferrite. There we go. And let us build an extra one of these. Craft more. Ah, look at this. Some of the user interface improvements are excellent. Really, genuinely, very, very good. Gather some carbon, and that's the one that the red eye does not seem to be a fan of. So let's be careful of this. It seems to mostly be in these fairly small packages as well. I feel very exposed doing that whilst not knowing where our eye friend is. Oh, I can see him on the radar actually. There he is. Is he heading over to shout at me? No. So I've got. Let's see if we can build a couple of these. It was carbon nanotubes I needed, wasn't it? There we go. So 2 of those. Sweet. Build. And then I need some sodium. So we need to scan for sodium, I guess, because it doesn't seem to be one that's easily found. No sign of it whatsoever, which is great. It's yellow, I think, for sodium, so we'll. Oh, cliff. Oh, a crystal fragment. And some dihydrogen. Don't know what these things are yet. Any sodium? Ah, is that? Analyze it with X. Okay. Oh, some supplies. This contains a bunch of nothing. Projectile ammunition. Interesting. Damaged container. More junk? Yep. There we go. And some carbon. Which I also have some carbon right here. Well, there it is. Right. Ooh. Oh, that looks like it might need the fancy scanner though. The fancy digger, which I don't have yet. Ooh, that was a bit much. Oh, and the gun's out of the gun's out of ammo at the exact same time. These little bits that. Oh no. That's not a good sign. How do I get the good scanner? The good laser gun? Cannot see any of the plants that I need. Oh, is that it on the radar? Is it very helpfully telling me where it is on the radar? Yes! Oh, yes, there they are. They're glowing and everything. Excellent stuff. I mean, I hope I don't need that much, considering... I think this might be where I first started. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh, I've got exactly as many as I need. Excellent. So now I can build the teleport module. Let's see if I can get my life support systems working again first. Oh wait, did I just use the sodium that I needed? Base computer? Nope. I guess I can't build this here. I'll go back to the base and do it. Let's head back to the base. See if this tiny-headed Triceratops will give me a ride. Hey, buddy. I get a lift with you? Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm running here. It's fine. Okay, it's not too bad. A little boost jump trick. Back in the day. It's funny some of the things you remember. Like, I've got no idea how to build any of this stuff, but I do recall how to do a little jumpy trick. Righty, let's go in here and a teleport base module. Right. Don't want one of those. Don't want one of those. Oh, you're rather large, aren't you? Let's maybe put you outside. Let's put you here in front of the doorway. And hopefully not destroy my ship if I do it. Missing components. Ah, yeah, it was a sodium. Ah, no, why? Sodium. Ah, I can just about see some on the radar over there. On the horizon, sorry. Let's see if we can grab some of this. I know. I'm gonna get myself killed doing that. That's for certain. I swear that I saw some over here glowing in the distance. What's this one? Let's have a look. Is this one of the plants? Nope. Let's do a scan, shall we? Come on, sodium scan. Ah, yes, there we go. Don't mind me, just having a little bit of here we go. Excellent stuff. So that was 12. What's my current supply of sodium? 25. What did I need to build the thing with? Does it tell me in here? No. Oh, I have technology for... Ah, that's quite useful. I should probably build that. I'm tempted to find myself another bit of sodium first. There's two of them over there. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh yeah, got all this sodium. Never thought I'd be excited about collecting sodium in a game. Righty, back to the base. Let's see if we can build our teleporter. Nice big supply of carbon. Always useful. Oh, it's so far away. That's another thing. Apparently, a new upgrade in the game is vehicles. Oh, here's you've not seen it. Here's this weird hammerhead bat thing. It's got a crocodile name of some kind. But yeah, look at this guy. There's some more sodium, just in case. If it's nearby, I may as well grab some. Its apparent date seems rather scarce on this planet. But yeah, it's very good at making you want to get upgrades. I want more jet boost power. I want more storage, I guess. I definitely want a bit more life support, a bit more health. And the ability to run a bit further without getting tired. All these little upgrades that you're after, just to make it a little bit easier to get about on your adventures. Oop. There we go. Have I not scanned you? Oh, there's a little scan. Since I'm on the way, let's go check it out. Let's scan this thing. Yeah. My rustic cabin on this ice planet. Just taking it easy. My life support's looking pretty low, so let's support that. Let's sort that out first, shall we? It's this one. There we go. As long as it doesn't use sodium, that's where I went wrong before. Sweet. Now let's build us a teleporter right outside my door. Hello. I'm not. Don't want to build a second. That's for certain. Insufficient power. Oh, it needs power now. It never ends. Learn base modules construction research unit. See buildable technology to browse available plans. Okay, let's have a little look. I mean, it's an awful lot of base building and not an awful lot of intergalactic travel, but I think once I've got the teleporter built, biofuel reactor, small power generator, requires one more salvage data, some metal plating and some oxygen. It's not too bad. Can I pick up the plan without having to build it? Insufficient salvage. So I need to get the salvage first and then build it. Okay. Oh, it's the first time I've not had a set of instructions. Oh, very nice. I think I'm finally free to do my own thing. Hey, little T-Rex. Keep wanting to call you a T-Rex, but you're a Triceratops. I say you're a Triceratops. I mean, look at his head. Look at his little head. Cool. Well, in that case, I'm gonna need to find some. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can scan for some buried technology. Salvage container, damaged machinery, buried technology module. That'll be the one. Should we go for a fly over there? Come on, take off. There we go. Launch thrusters at 0%, and it was right here. That's very annoying. Oops, didn't mean to shoot up the space. Righty, how do we get the launch thrusters up again? What do you need? Starship fuel or uranium? Do I have any of those things? I mean, that doesn't really bode well. Guess this is where my ship lives now. Let's find that buried technology first. I don't know how he's going to feel about this. Ooh, what's that stuff? Dioxide. Interesting. So we need to mine. Have I gone past it? Ah, there it is. Salvage data. Ah, nice. I guess I'm running back to the ship. Ah, that wasn't too bad. Smooth flight. Let's just sprint back to my base. Hopefully at some point I will learn how to make uranium to be able to get my ship flying again. Because it was not worth that flight to the... Righty, what else do we need to get this thing built? Portable... Nope. Portable research unit? No. Farming. Oh, interesting. I need to buy the unit first. I need to buy the technology first. Here we go. So pick this up. Buildable technology. I want one of these, please. There we go. Metal plating and some oxygen. Should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully I can make some metal plating straight away. Yes, I can. There we go. And oxygen, I have got none. Let's see what happens when I try to build it. Power. Biofuel. You have no oxygen. Okay, let's find some oxygen then. I think we will find some oxygen and get this power generator up and running. After which I'll probably give it a rest for this first stream. I'm hoping to do regularly, maybe every Thursday in the evening. Just kind of getting into it, starting off, so it's all new to me at the moment. So I do apologise if anything has been a bit shaky or new. It's I'm not quite professional enough. I've tried to give myself a bit of a look into it to see if I can do the best job I can at the moment, but we will I will endeavour to do better as we go along and see how it goes, but mostly just to chill out, just take it easy. It's one of the reasons why I chose No Man's Sky. It's a very chilled out kind of game, exploring planets, building cabins in the wilderness, that kind of business is something that I'm kind of on board with, just taking it easy. Let's build a power generator right here. What's your damage power generator? What do you want? Organic elements. That sounds grid status not connected. Does it need to be next to the thing? Can I move you once I put you down? Doesn't seem to be letting me do that. Maybe this thing can connect the power supply. Nope, that just lets me take photos of my base. Biomatter. Oh, no, wrong one. There's plants, right? Plants is biomatter. Learn electrical wiring. Oh, I see. So I need to get the electrical wiring done first to wire them together. I didn't think it would be that intricate in terms of its requirements. Doesn't need any. Does it not need any requirements to build wiring? That would be nice if it didn't. Technology, wiring. Here we go. Oops. plug you in there with, yeah, and then oh yes, and then I run over here and plug you into this. There we go. There's a little power supply on the go. Nice. It's a little bit taut, but you know, what are you going to do? Fuel it with let's put some condensed carbon in there. 20 kPs, 50 kP available. The batteries, it will last for 4 minutes. Okay, that's not very long. Oh, but I do have a portal there. Ooh, base turbine teleporter. Your bases. Ah, nice. So I can have a few different bases at different places. Awesome. Objective complete. Explore the planet and expand your base. Excellent. It seems... Sweet. What else can you do now then, buddy? Additional archives recovered. Excellent. Sky detected an unusual broadcast repeating 16. Yes, I remember that. From the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer are going to reach their end. Oh, okay. It seems there's nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left the base and headed to the space station, where I can sell the junk that I've bought. So, investigate the space station. The only slight caveat in that is that my ship is unable to take off. So, I'm going to head back to the ship. If I remember where I parked it. It wasn't that far away. Where did you go, ship? There you are. Cool. We're going back to the ship. We're going to find out what's necessary for me to take off, and then probably leave it there for this first one. Oh, hi Chiron. Sorry, I was. I've got a second screen set up now, just about, which is quite far away from my very wide widescreen. So I need to sort out being able to see the stream chat a bit easier. Oh, cool! So dihydrogen can make fuel cells. That'll be very useful. Because yeah, at the moment I don't know if I can use fuel cells. Did you mean for the generator, or did you mean for my ship? Because if I recall correctly, my ship is no longer willing to take off. So, ooh, destination. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? So, unidentified carbon beneath me. That's useful to know. Not enough fuel in the launch thruster. Launch thruster. Here we go. Requires Starship launch fuel or uranium. Okay, so that might be a minor problem. I've got gold. I've got all of these things here. Platinum, silver. Ooh, 60 grams worth of silver, not too bad. Platinum, sorry. I see. So let's see if we can make launch. You can make launch fuel. You were so right. Thank you very much. That makes more sense. Get some ferrite dust to make ourselves a metal plate. Oop. I don't know if you saw the flight that I took the ship on to find some buried technology, which I thought was very far away, and it was literally just over there to here. So I landed the ship and was unable to take off again, so that was a very useful flight. Let's get some of this and then we'll try that out. I know I've got enough, but it's always good to have spares. So we need some metal plates. I was reflecting on how... yes, it gave me a number, but I didn't really know what that number reflected as of yet. I think it was like 380 AU. I didn't know if that was equivalent to an hour's trek or 30 seconds walk. It turned out to be closer to the latter than the former, unfortunately. Oh, am I being eaten by somebody? No, everyone's chill. That's fine. Yes, so let's build a metal plating. Excellent stuff. And we can build some launch fuel. Boosh. Oh, those things. Oh, they're horrendous. Let's get back in the ship. And let us get some starship fuel. 100%. Ah, excellent. Boosh. What do you need? Pulse engines. Ooh. Tritium. What have I got? Tritium. Sweet. Let's top you up. Excellent stuff. Righty. Well, not entirely sure how you save on this. Again, it's been a very while. It saved less than a minute ago, so that'll do me for now. Maybe that's where I'm getting mixed up then, thinking it's AU rather than just U, because that's a rather significant difference. Let us switch over to this. So yeah, that was... thank you for joining me on my first stream, doing some pretty chilled out No Man's Sky business. It's been... yeah, it's... ship is refueled now, as you say, Karen, so next session I'll be able to take to the stars and explore and see what else is going out there. It's been really nice getting back into it. I think I've pretty much finished, I think at least when I get to the space station I'll have finished what the game has considered the kind of the training section. It's been good getting back to the controls again, working out how to do it and what everything does, and any ongoing tips from Kyron or anyone else on just the basics is very, very useful to get you back up to speed. But it's been really good, and it's a nice chill game, it's a nice relaxed game, and that's kind of all I want to do is chill out and have some chat and mooch around the galaxy and see what's out there. But yes, for now I will bid you all adieu. Thank you for joining, everyone who's been there, and I hope everybody has a lovely evening. I'll catch you all next week, probably around the same time. Have a good night. Bye-bye now.